I'm Ron S., DJ from Chicago, and this is my first YouTube instructional video. I entered the Twitch world and I'm streaming, and I realized I need a better webcam because the one in the computer only has so many different angles you can take it. So I looked online for a webcam, and they're so expensive right now, sold out everywhere, and Amazon, eBay, people are selling them for twice the price. So I found this hack where I can use a security cam by Wise, reflash it, and make it into a webcam. And I saw videos on YouTube on how to do it, but there wasn't one for Mac. So I thought I'd do my first video using a Mac to flash the Wise and turn it into a webcam. These are the three things you need to flash the Wise camera. You need the Wise camera, the Wise 2 or the Wise pan, a micro SD card with a reader most likely, and a USB A to A cable. The instructions to do this are on the Wise website. There'll be a link below in the notes. The first step is to insert the micro SD card into the computer. The micro SD card is right here. Now putting in the adapter. And on the old MacBook Pros, they would have a slot for it. I'm going to put this in the slot. And it's shown up. So I'm going to open it up. It has files on it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to format the SD card. Go, Utilities, Disk Utility. I'm going to highlight the SD drive, and I'm going to erase it and format as MS-DOS FAT. After the micro SD is formatted, you need to go to the website and download the special firmware. This link will be in the notes below. There's a Windows option and a Mac option. It downloads it. I'm going to open the download. And you want to drag the demo.bin onto the SD drive. And then we're going to eject the card and remove it from the computer. The next step is to unplug the Wise cam from the power source, example, the end attached to the wall socket. Well, first we actually have to open the box up. So here's the box. I'm going to open it up and show you what's inside. It's also my first unboxing too. There's the camera. Instructions, a power cable. This looks like it's the mount for the camera. And the adapter. So let's show you the camera, the $25 camera we got off of Amazon. There's a little plastic over the lens. We can take that off. And then this opens up. And there's the micro SD card and the reset button, or setup button, and the micro SD card. And back here is the USB-A and the power supply. So first thing is to take the micro SD card and insert it into the slot. Here's the adapter. You take out the micro SD card. I'm going to put it into the slot. The picture says it goes this way, so I'm going to push it in. It's easier to use something that can push it in more steady. So I'm using this little screwdriver adapter. Press and hold the setup button, then plug your Wise cam back into the power source. So let me get the plug ready to go. Here's the cable. Plug it into a power source. And then you're supposed to press and hold the setup button, which is right here. And then plug it in. Continue holding the setup button for 3 to 6 seconds until the light is solid blue, and then release the button. So it's blue, so I release the button. Note, the solid blue in this case is not the same as the one normally seen on the camera. Instead, both the blue and the yellow LEDs will be on at once, appearing as a lighter blue. And then you're supposed to wait 3 to 4 minutes. So I set this down. We'll wait 3 to 4 minutes, which is a good time to get a cocktail. The camera turned off, and now it's come back on with a flashing light blue light. So to use this, we're going to need a USB-A to USB-A cable. This you'll probably need to get off of Amazon or somewhere else, because they're not normally in stores. And the cables see both sides are USB-A. I'm going to plug one side into the camera. I will plug this side into the MacBook Pro. So now if I go into, say, OBS, I should have it as an option. So let's see, for sources, it is a video capture device. I'll create a new one. And I should see an HD USB camera, and I do. With the USB cable plugged right in, pulling into OBS, it's working as a capture device. So now you can see the total wave of in on in, and the picture looks pretty good. The color looks good, there's no digital waves, and even I look halfway decent. The next thing I want to test is if it'll work with the new MacBook Pros using a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So for that, I'm going to unplug it from here, and then plug it into the other computer. We'll edit this out. So I got the USB-A plugged into the USB-C adapter. I'm going to plug it into the other MacBook Pro. And I'm going to bring up my OBS. And that's the regular webcam that's on the MacBook Pro. I'm going to add another one, video capture device. I'm going to call it number 2. Okay. And I'm going to use it's not showing up. So here's where it's at. It works fine on the older MacBooks with the A to A cable, but going from C to A just didn't work for us. I tried this adapter, and even this one. And they might see the camera, but the camera wouldn't work. I even tried an A to C cable, which I didn't think would work, and it didn't. It actually tried to charge the computer, which is a little strange. For right now, it's not working with USB-C connections, though I found someone online who figured out how to get it to work. I'm gonna reach out to them. For now, I'll say stick with the older computers. For the USB-Cs, it's not so good for MacBook Pro. So an addendum to this, we figured out how to get it to work. Basically, to get it to show up in the USB-A port off of the USB-C adapter, you have to power cycle the camera each time. I did that this afternoon about maybe 6 o'clock, and it worked for me for 4 hours as I was using OBS. So it does work, and I'm very happy with it. It's a nice solution, a $25 security cam turned into webcam. So this was my first tutorial video. I'm open for any feedback you have. I appreciate you watching and getting through it. So be sure to follow me on Twitch at TheRealRonS All other socials are TheRealRonS. That's Twitter and Facebook and Mixcloud. Thank you for watching.